Hello, this is Data Consulting, and today we will be continuing our new series covering the Microsoft application Power BI. To once again reiterate what Power BI is and does, Power BI is described as a collection of software services, apps, and connectors that work together to turn your unrelated sources of data into coherent, visually immersive, and interactive insights. Your data may be an Excel spreadsheet or a collection of cloud-based and on-premise hybrid data warehouses. Power BI lets you easily connect to your data sources, visualize, and discover what's important. To get started today, we will need to open Power BI's desktop version. After the application is open, you will need to make sure you are logged into your correct account. Once this is finished, you will see a similar page to the one I am currently on. For today's guide, I will be showing you the Elements tab in the Insert portion of Power BI. To get there, go to the Insert button in the top, select it, and you will see the Elements tab over here in the upper middle portion of the screen. The four elements we will be covering today are text boxes, buttons, shapes, and images. To start, text boxes are incredibly useful for, as it sounds, displaying text, whether that be author information, data locations, explanations, or extra details to further understanding. Anything that may add to your visualization can be written out within these text boxes. Text boxes can be added simply by selecting the text box button and clicking and dragging where you'd like your text box to be located. So once again, select the text box button, it'll open up here, and you can click and drag the text box to size it how you would like. Once you have found your correct size, you can select this drop down and choose the font, choose the text size, whether it's bold, underlined, or left side, middle, center, or right side. Once you have figured that out, click on it and you can type whatever you would like. Next up are buttons. Buttons can be added in a similar manner. After selecting the buttons button, you can then choose the design of your specific button. So select the buttons drop down. It'll bring up multiple versions of a specific button you can select. Let's choose the information button. It'll bring open a button and it'll drop it in the upper left corner of the screen. Here you can drag it, resize it. You can also select the button and see in the formatting tab a bunch of different options to edit this specific button. You can change its shape, or its rotation, its style. In this style you can choose on hover, text, on, and we can put website link. If we hit bold, it's on hover, and let's go down to actions, turn actions on, do type web URL, and then let's copy and paste a web URL. Now if we click off it, we can come over to the button, hover over it, and we can see it say website link. If we select it, or control click it, it should, yep, here it is, open up the website link that was placed inside, which was the Data Consulting homepage. Moving on once again, shapes can be placed in much the same manner as the buttons and text boxes. These shapes can be used to add design and flair to your dashboard. So select the shape button. It'll bring up a multitude of different options you can use to choose. Let's do an arrow, and let's enlarge it and have it point at our website link. And then finally, images can be placed on your dashboard through the Images button. After selecting the Images button, a new navigation window will appear where you can locate your desired image. After selecting the image, it should appear on the dashboard where you can move and resize it. So after selecting the Image button, a navigation window will appear. We can then locate our logo. After selection, we can then drag it, resize it, do whatever we would like with it. And once we're finished, we can just save this and then it'll be added and fixed into our dashboard. That's all I have for today. I hope this has helped you in your endeavors to learn and get started in Power BI. I'll be back soon with further in-depth instructions on how to use Power BI to its fullest. Thank you. Have a nice day.